Hi, everyone. I'm going to talk about what is neurodiversity and why it's important. So, you probably heard of biodiversity from your high school biology class, and it describes all the different life on Earth. In comparison, neurodiversity describes all the different ways that people think, interact, and interpret the world. Without diversity, either biological or neurological, our planet and the people on it would be boring. Think of all the different types of dogs and cats there are and how they all interact with people and each other differently. So, diversity is essential to the health of the planet and society. So, what is neurodiversity? Well, there's several words that we use to describe and explain neurodiversity. So, we already know that neurodiverse explains how people experience, interact, and interpret the world. And it's 100% of the population. We are all part of a neurodiverse society. Neurotypical is the 80% of the population that thinks like everyone else. It's very typical. It's average. And that can be one person. One person can be neurotypical. Neurodivergent people are those who think significantly different than typical people. And that makes up about 20% of the population. There's nothing wrong with them or how they think. They just think differently. So some common neurodivergencies that you've probably heard of include ADHD, autism, PTSD, and dyslexia. And there are many more with all unique brain functionings. So some of the famous people who you might know who have had autism include Beethoven, Greta Thunberg, Albert Einstein, Mozart, and Temple Grandin. And famous people with ADHD include Leonardo da Vinci, Emma Watson, Agatha Christie, Galileo, Simone Biles, and Stephen Hawking. So think about how our world would be different if these famous people hadn't had a neurodivergent thought. Now, why is this important? If you're aware that everyone's brain functions differently and some significantly differently, you can start learning how to successfully interact with all kinds of people. I hope this clarifies what neurodiversity is and why it matters. See you next time.